True crime, terrible sight world of YouTube. Jackass here with another tale of bad law enforcement. What the Anyways, the more I look at unsolved mysteries and start to go back in time, I'll tell you, a lot of friggin' cases, man, that just get thrown under the carpet. And a lot of these cases I've been looking up, man, it's just fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous on how much, law enforcement just does not want to do their job, period. And this is the case of Jack Davis Jr. And this is his photo. His case is Indiana, mind you, Pennsylvania. October 21st, 1987. I believe his body was found. And on the night of, I think he attended a party. He went to some taverns in downtown Indiana. Never returned to his apartment. A few days later, on Wednesday, October 21st, he was found dead next to Wayant Hall, the bottom of the exterior staircase. Authorities believe that Jack had died accidentally. They theorized that he went to the staircase to urinate. Due to his state of intoxication, he passed out and vomited, inhaling it into his lungs. The original pathologist also ruled his death accident, determined that he died early Saturday morning. However, his family was not convinced of the official scenario. 2 years later, a friend told them to contact pathologist Dr. Sinro Wetched to help with the case. And this doctor was puzzled by the fact that nobody could see Jack's body for the days that it had been in the staircase. So, now this guy came along and reopened the case, reopened the coffin, and I believe that there was something that was like another case I spoke of with, I believe, maybe stab wound somewhere or something. The manner of the fall, supposedly it was like a good 13-step staircase, maybe 12 steps. And the rumor was that or what the police said, he walked down the stairs and tumbled the rest of the way and probably broke his neck or did something. Or threw up and swallowed his own vomit. Well, for one, they said him falling down the staircase and doing that was it would be irrelevant for him to do. Two, he noticed a window where at the hall students would have been walking by the window and could clearly see visually down into the stairwell. The body would have been laying there, but no one ever saw it. And it happened Saturday. I think it said, yeah, his body was found in, don't October 21st. Yes, 17, 18, 19, 21. 5 days. So 5 days laying in that staircase. And Saturday morning, Sunday. Wait a minute. A few days, whatever, 4 or 5 days, October 21st, he was found dead. Right. So all that time that people walk by that window, and if you watch the Unsolved Mystery video, which is free up on YouTube, you'll see the examiner looking out the window, and you can clearly see the friggin' body. There wasn't no hiding it. There was no, window that's like this way you could just barely see over the thing, right? No, you look out that window, you look down that staircase, you see a body. And supposedly the way he found the body and how the body was found. Oh, yeah, go figure. I think it was either probably Sunday night. The next night they said a downpour occurred. Now, and they were showing heavy rains after Saturday. So if that's the case, right? And you know how, if anybody knows a stairwell, and usually them things have drains that a lot of water would get down in there and that body would have been drenched. And there was nothing in the report or something came up that his clothes was dry and not even waterlogged. So of course the examiner came up with the conclusion that his body was placed there after. Later on is right. It's a crazy tale, and of course, law enforcement had to have someone else come in 2 years later to make it all turn a different corner and go down the right path of the road. So, I mean, with that being said, and whatever the case may be, if he's out of the club, he accidentally looked at some girl wrong, or they were saying that something about he was in some, could have, what was it? Suspects. None known. Anything like that. What the hell was it? So as you can see, something about the bartender there. Dismissed. Um, what was it? Damn it. Oh, that's because he was a minor. Members Jack's big brother, and it was allegedly a major cocaine dealer on campus. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Something about. Yeah, I think this was something about a drug ring, and he might have. Um, he might have saw something or maybe said something that got someone caught. And like I always say, if you see something, you want to do something about it and turn it in. As I was saying, if you get something into type of ordeal like this, try and keep it anonymous. Other than that, right, you're gonna end up just at the wrong place, wrong time, and ticking off some idiot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do not and I hope people don't get caught up in the middle of something like this, but I do not want to see anybody get involved. You know, I'd hate to see anybody get involved in a ring like this, but, you know, shit happens. Wrong place, wrong time. Sometimes that scenario you can't help. And, yeah. But, in any case, I mean, here's another case that was, you know, just tossed out, determined suicide, you know, accidental death. Pretty much you might as well just call it suicide, because anybody that drinks and falls and chokes on their own vomit, you know, they don't care about their life, but still. It's insane, though, how the law works and how the law just, you know, don't want to investigate a little further, don't want to take the extra time. Believe me, I'm sure there's a bunch of cases that they, you know, do keep open, but something looks as petty as this, as it sounds like to me. It looks petty. Just an accidental death, a drunk in the stumble, crash down the stairs and da-da-da. I don't know, man. You know, I've been drunk many, many times. As you can see, 17 years. I have drank till I puked. And there's not a day that went by that where I got so impaired that when I felt myself getting ready, and I was just talking about this last night with a buddy of mine, cousin-in-law. Me and the wife took a little time off last night and visited with her cousins. And we were talking about the time I drank some Mad Dog. And I got so drunk and obliviated because I drank a gallon of rum. And then I took half a bottle of friggin' Mad Dog 2020, which is one of the cheapest bottles of booze that you could ever drink. Trash you out. But I ended up at the end of the night giving the fountain of youth. Rah! Come out like a goddamn spraying fountain, or gee, it was just nasty. But I know at the point where I knew I passed out on the couch, I don't remember none of it. But it came to the point where I felt like I was getting sick. I hopped right up, you know, I was up. And it all came out, and I just got up, and I'm like, and it all came back down, and it's like, right? But it sure does take a lot for someone to choke on their own vomit. So, with that being said, be back a minute. So anyways, as I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, anybody that, you know, endures something like this and ends up dead because of some stupid idiot, you know, being at the wrong place, wrong time scenario. You know, people need to really learn to just leave shit the hell alone. Then again, I can't even say that because you don't even know what the hell kids like this are even, you know, mixed up themselves into. So, whatever the case may be, it just, no one should end up dead like this. And family members having to go through this crap of trying to, oh, your kid died of accidental death. Oh, there was more, and I'm sure that friggin' whoever did this is still there. Or let alone not even still at the college, but living somewhere, probably still getting away with bloody friggin' murder. And it sickens me. Stuff like this just sickens me. It's sick. You know, people shouldn't have to die because, other people's stupidity, but all the things that happen, man, and people that get themselves involved with stuff, it's tough to friggin' even, say, hey. But all in all, we're just gonna give this kid a moment of peace, moment of silence. Just like the Brian Schaefer case, college student, going out to unwind. I could just imagine me going through 12 years of high school. Imagine what friggin' college brings you. You try to get out and unwind and give yourself a little time, peace, and just get, yourself, all the stress off your back. You end up by some stupid, pathetic fool getting killed because you were at the wrong place, wrong time. I believe that this is the case of that manner. Because this kid don't look like nobody that would be, really putting his life on the line to go up and tell somebody, F you, buddy, I'm going to do this, or, I'm going to tell that. And the kid looks like just a poor, innocent person. He looks very humble, unless he's a fake person. But I can tell by the face of the million, of a picture says 1,000 words, and I could tell you right now, this kid is just looks like just an honest, ordinary, humble person. For him dying like this, not getting the proper justice once again, sucks to say. Sick world. When is the justice system gonna pay for their consequences is the question. A lot of people out there, even people that get put in jail for, not doing it. I didn't commit the crime scenario. That's right. Sick, sick, sick. But until that next video, be safe, take care. Always beware of your surroundings, folks. Especially if you're going to go out, have yourself a good time, and throw some drinks back. But make sure you have a good crew around you to protect. Or a good plan for yourself to get the hell out of Dodge later on. Like to say, so if you know you're going to get obliviated drunk, call a cab company or something beforehand. And just ask that person to make sure to pick you up at this place at this time. Look for me if you will. That's right. Have something planned. You're going to suffer the consequences in the end. Out.